Right there, no, those are all 25. Alright, we went and got some more springs, so we got 15s. Yeah, that's it. So these are 15s, these are teens. These are like 8, 17, 18, this one's 19. These are 22 3s, these are 25s, this one's 29, 30, 31s. These were mid-30s, I think, here. This is the 43 we had, and this one's way up there. It was like a 50 something, you said?
54.
Something wrong with that fucking thing, that's made. Put that in the Andrews bag. So, we can either run the low 20s here, or mid-20s, or we can run these teens. And we're looking at going to this valve collar here, which we can shorten up to any height we need it to be. I can gain 60 thousandths with this just by cutting it. So if I cut this one 30 or 40 thou off it, I can run these mid-20s with no problem. Probably can run the 30s with no problem also. If I use this collar here, I can only cut 20 off, because when it hits the collar, it will hit the valve guide. Then this one here, we'll have to run these teens down here. So, ooh, that calf did not appreciate that. So this set here would go with these. These ones would go right here probably. There's 3 of those. We got 4 of those? Which ones you been using? That's your upper. Where's your other lower one? We're missing a lower one. That's the one that went in the trash can? That the one that went in the trash can? No. On the head still? Nope. Yeah, we're missing one. Got the 4 uppers. Leaving it out? I don't know. Well, somewhere we lost. We didn't have it. Sure didn't drop in the garbage can. You got the one out of the garbage can, didn't you?
Yeah, that was the one I was using.
All right, well, we're missing one. We'll dig up it. But anyway, if we use these teens, we can probably use call that came with it. If we use these lower lip ones here and cut these, we can run anything from these 40s to these ones up here. Probably these 30s. So this one will be just fine. Put us right in the sweet spot. If not, we definitely have these 20s we can use all day long. So, yeah, we got a lot of decisions on how to do all that, but we're leaning toward using the same cam and just making it all fit together. And we think we're going to use the kibble valves because they're higher flow valves and they're better quality throughout, obviously. They do hurt us by about 10 thou being a little bit shorter, but we're making up for it in the springs. So, we got those there. That needs to be pulled out. So we're all of these decisions are to be made. So we'll figure out what we're going to do, and we'll be back. Can be it for the night though. Checking our valve guide clearances right now. Do it again. A little snug. You're on exhaust. We're doing intake.
Yeah.
Mid-30s. We're shooting for 29 minimum with cast iron. This is bronze. Should be half a thou loose, not be bad. This on the other side of the tight on there. Okay, flip the head around, measure the other side. What's it at?
35.
Okay, it's fine. So we're good. Half a thou loose. Good. How about this one right here? If that's not convenient for you, flip the head over.
Nope.
3.
29 at the tightest point.
And flip the head up. There we gained 37.6. Okay, turn it 90 degrees. Check it. Remember, the valve wire is mainly front to back. We're about the same spot. Okay, so they're good on that. So the valve was 36.5, so it should have been 29 on the dial. We're at 35, so we're good. Okay, what's the exhaust? The exhaust was should be 27 or 8 because we were just under 376. So this is 8 or 9. That's 27.28. So we were looking for 32 to 33. Tight. Oh, we gotta put cleaner in them too because it's,
Yeah, 25.
it's tight.
Same. Yeah.
Get a taper in that thing. So the exhaust need to be honed slightly, or at least we're gonna have to at least clean the oil. And it's got really thick oil in it.
28.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be tight with cast iron. Assuming that's what the valve is. There you go. We gotta look at that valve.
3.
A little bit better, but it's 28, 20, 28, 30. Okay, where's our valve stems at? Okay, let's measure these, see what they are. Hopefully they're underneath the one on the mic. If they're half a thou down, we're perfect. With these at 3.5, or they near the 1? Where you at?
They're underneath 1.
Yeah, but only like 8 or 9 tenths. Yeah, they're tight.
Yeah, 2 tenths.
Yeah. So your valves are smaller. See, your valves are smaller, so they fit better.
Yeah.
Okay, measure the other one.
About a half.
Half would be good.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, 6 tenths over.
6 is good. That again is
No, I'd say that's right in the
some
center.
clearance. Good, that'll put it where it fit good.
Yeah.
So this valve's a little bit on the big side, so we can go upstairs and look for another valve. Maybe find another valve that's smaller.
Yeah, this one's like 6 at the top.
Yeah, we need that extra 4, so.
And, yeah, 6 at the bottom. 6 over.
Okay. Yeah, that one's at 8 or 9 is too much. So the exhaust, we do 375.5, it should be 24. And with the smallest you have was 26, right?
Yeah.
2 tenths up, still a little bit. It wouldn't hurt to be a little looser because these bronze guys are going to get swell up.
Yeah.
And exhaust is going to have heat in it, not the intakes, you know. So a couple more tenths of clearance would definitely not hurt on these exhausts. But we can go to get another valve and see if we can.
We could also clean
Valve.
it out and see what happens.
We'll do that too, but I can go get another valve and at least get one that equals it out.
Yeah.
There's 4 or 5 more of them upstairs. So anyway, that's how you check your valve clearances. These are all notes I made before. What numbers to use? That's basically giving you 1.9 thou clearance on the exhaust and 1.5 on the intake, or 1.4. Not 1.4, you dumbass. Yeah, 14 tenths and 1/4. 1.4 thou or 1.9 thou. So that's what we're doing. Or you can round it up 1.5 to 2. So, all right, so where's the big valve? This one?
Yeah, that one.
I'll figure it out.
This one.
That one? Okay, I'll go upstairs and get another valve. I'll just take the mic up there and measure them and grab them. Find one that's smaller. Smaller valve and a little bit of a cleaning might get us our number we need.
Yeah, this one's good.
And the lower collars we found, where are they at? What do we do with those? Those are yours. What that one's a, do we move them? We're sitting right here. What do you do with them?
What do you mean, what did I do with
They're right here.
it? Exactly where I put them, right?
Okay, these ones were 30 thou less than the other ones. They were thinner. So, wipe them off again. So these were what thick? 30s? Instead of 60, right? 69?
Instead of 69, they were 40.
40. These are 40, so we're getting our 30. So 30 with the 45 thou, 845 spring, our tall one, will come up exactly at 350. 1.350, which is what the install height was with those new valves. So I can use this spring here, or I can drop down. These are in the 30s. So these are 40s, these are 30s, these are 20s, and these are teens. So get them all lined out.
Barely legal down here.
These are nice, but the problem is it puts more tension on them. So if we're going to use this collar here, we would definitely have to use this spring here, and we still
That helped though with the.
And we still might have to cut 10 thou off.
That'd be nice though with the higher duration cam. No.
No, he ain't gonna rev it up.
Yeah, you're right.
These are not wimpy springs to begin with.
Ah.
These are way heavier than those. Yeah, these things probably have. I'm just probably got 100 pounds more. I bet open. These ones.
Damn.
Yeah, at least 80. Because these usually come in around 380 on tension. And S&S are usually around the 350, 60, and the Andrews are down around 320, 330.
Yeah.
And the, I don't know what stock spring, I never use the damn thing, but they'll be lower.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, more windings too.
So, and if you pack the spring all the way in the coil bind, it brings the tension up, obviously. So just mixing and matching your components, we can gain what we need for clearances. And the 80 C will go right around this here, no problem. And I'll probably wind up shorting the valve guide about 30 thou to give a little extra room retainer to seal clearance, just to make sure. And we should be good. And we'll probably give a quick grind on the head just to make sure they're square. And we'll lap the valves and see how they look, the way they are. And yeah, otherwise we'll regrind those too. So there you go. We'll do that tomorrow. And then the other set of heads over here, we got to put valve guides in it and do a full job on that. And that one's running stock cam, right? H cam?
Yeah.
So we're gonna, we'll see what we're gonna do for springs on that. I got some stock replacement springs upstairs. Or I got used ones somewhere. Those ones are rusty. 2 of them aren't, 2 are.
Yeah, but that might have just happened from the
It
rain.
doesn't matter. Rain, rust is rust. No, it didn't happen overnight. It does not rust.
Look how orange that is. Look,
Yeah, I know.
it wipes off.
Yeah, the rust came from someplace. Came from the spring. Anyway, if you want to risk breaking springs, do what you want. I would not use them. So, anyway, we'll just get some stock style springs or something. Right, that's it for now.